Hi there, folks, and welcome to this week's solutions for the Daily Rigour issue number 224. So we'll start off with a politics story this week. I thought this one was really interesting. So Priti Patel claiming that there have been 300,034 974,000 tests for the coronavirus, and this is exactly what she said. Now, based on the information on the government website, it would appear that she attempted to say this number here. So, can you actually write this number in words? So, of course, place value, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, thousands, hundreds, tens, units. So, we've got 334,974. So I appreciate it's a busy time for everyone in the world of politics just now, but potentially Miss Patel, if she gets a wee spare second, she could brush up on her MNU 202A from the Rigour Maths online learning portal in second level numeracy. So on to our sports story now, and we are a British newspaper, but I'm sorry I did get a wee bit carried away with this story here, very much talking about my country, Scotland, qualifying for their first major tournament in 22 years. Absolutely tremendous effort. And if you actually watch the game, they played so fantastically well. I'll not bore you with too many details, but then they conceded an equaliser right at the end and suddenly scraped themselves off the floor, battled through extra time, and then scored all five of the penalties, with, of course, David Marshall making a great save at the end. So, if ever a lesson in resilience, it was that team that showed it that night. Now, anyway, we don't have to wait 22 years, we have to wait till the 14th of June to see the opening game. So, how many days do we have to wait until this kick-off? So we'll just go through the months now. So 30 days has November, so that's going to be another 15 days to the end of November from today's date, the date of this newspaper. We've got to add 31 for December, add 31 for January, and then it's February. Now 2021 will not be a leap year because 2020 was, so that means February's only going to have 28 days. And add a 31 for March, add a 30 for April, add a 31 for May, and of course it's up to the 14th of June, so we'll add 14 days into June there. So that comes to a total of 211 days, and roll on Euro 2021 as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so on to our third story, our entertainment story. I thought this was so interesting. So Mario Kart is officially the most stressful video game in the world, and this was with video game players hooked up and their heart rates monitored, and it provided the most increase. But the other four in the top five also significantly increased heart rate as well. So can we work out what they are? So it told you that the answer to the little calculation gave you the letter of the alphabet it corresponded to for each of the first letters. So the square root of 36 is 6. So A, B, C, D, E, F. So that's going to be the letter F it's going to start with. So can we figure out what it is now? And there's only three other letters to go. Of course, it's going to be FIFA. So on to number 2 now, a nice easy division. 7 goes into 21 three times exactly, so that'll be as simple as ABC, and we then just have to work out what the rest of it is. So that's going to be Call of Duty. So number 4, -1 add 5. We start down at -1 and we go up 5, which will take us to 4. So that's going to be ABCD. So probably the most obscure out of all of them. So this one's going to be Dark Souls. So on to number 5 now. So it's a wee order of operations. We need to be careful here. We can't do the takeaway first to get 9 times 2, which is 18, which would have gave us a letter of the alphabet. We have to do the multiplication first, which is 6, and then do 12 take away 6, which gives us 6. So it's going to be F again. And of course, that then is going to be fortnight. Notice that the night's not spelt Night, which might have been a barrier to some people working it out. So anyway, guys, when you're playing them, just be aware that it does actually raise your stress levels. So okay, on to our final story. Pringles, to commemorate Pringles Day in Japan, has made a Pringles tub this size. Size of a man, 1.61 metres long. So the standard can's 8.9 centimetres long. How many cans would you need of the standard can to make a tower higher than this larger can? Well, first of all, they're different units, so we need to know how many centimetres are in 1 metre first of all. Of course, that's going to be 100 because cent means 100. So we can change this to centimetres so that we can make them the same by multiplying by 100. So moving everything up 2 place values would give you 161. We want to know how many lots of 8.9 are in this. So it gives us this answer here. So that means to get a tower that's exactly the same height, we need just over 18 tubs. So the point I'm making is that if you had 18 tubs, it would be slightly under, very, very slightly under. And that means to make a tower that's more than the large one, we need to round up for the context of the question. So we're looking for an answer of 19 cans. So there you have it, folks, our word solutions. We hope you found them interesting and enjoyed solving the problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and bye for now.